Whatever you do, don't do these things. These are things that I think are pick me.
Hi, so you're Luke's friend. I'm his girlfriend, Juliet. It's nice to meet you. Hi, you must be the long-distance girlfriend. Hi, I'm Luke's school girlfriend. I'm kidding.
First are compliments that sound kind of backhanded. Like if somebody says, oh, I wish I was as confident as you. Or like, I love how you're not afraid to speak your mind.
Hi, class! Hey, boys! I'm so sorry I'm late. I was just getting my favorite drink, the pinkity drinkity.
I just feel like you guys bond so well because, like, you're super into makeup, and I'm obviously not as into makeup as you.
Am I dressed like a pick-me? Am I talking like a pick-me girl? What if I told you that I was a pick-me? And some might even say that I'm a pick-me right now. But does wearing a certain type of clothing or saying certain things will automatically qualify me for a pick-me girl? You've probably heard the term pick-me girl floating around social media or in conversations. But what does it really mean? At its core, it describes a woman who goes out of her way to gain male attention or approval, often by distancing herself from other women. Think of a girl who constantly says, "I'm not like other girls," and prides herself on being chill or down to earth, usually in contrast to what she perceives as cringe, feminine behaviors. She might claim that she has more guy friends than girls because they're just easier to get along with. But here's the catch. These behaviors often reinforce stereotypes and create unnecessary divisions among women. And don't get me wrong, please. Today, I'm just sharing my own perspective, and that's it. And whether you think I'm a pick-me or not, I don't care. Plus, no one truly knows whether I'm pick-me or not, because sometimes it feels like whatever you do, people will find a new label to assign to you. This trope became popular in the early 2000s rom-coms, where love interests are drawn to women who are uninterested or unaware of their femininity, making them seem unique or more attractive. It's still evident today in shows like Euphoria, where Sydney Sweeney's character, Casey, is portrayed as shallow or boy-obsessed. Think of Amanda Bynes in What a Girl Wants, or Lindsay Lohan in Freaky Friday, or Kat Stanford in 10 Things I Hate About You. These female protagonists are often depicted as those cool girls, positioned as the opposite of their more traditionally feminine characters. But here's the question. Is it really fair to slap a label on someone just for trying to fit in or gain approval? Let's just dive into this.
Aiden, my best friend, come here. And you brought your girlfriend again. Awesome.
Hey, can we talk for a sec?
Yeah, for sure. This isn't your business, so can you, get out of the conversation?
She can stay. Just leave her alone.
Okay.
You need to stop being mean to her.
Oh my, it's not my fault she's so girly and sensitive.
No, you're literally just being mean.
The term pick-me might sound pretty modern, but it's been around for a little bit longer than you might think. It first gained traction in 2016 on Twitter, but has roots dating back to the 2005 The Grey's Anatomy episode, where Meredith Grey famously backed Derek Stafford, "Pick me, choose me, love me."
Let you eat the last piece of cheesecake. Hold a radio over my head outside your window. Unfortunate way that makes me hate you. Love you. So pick me. Choose me. Love me.
It's this desperate play for attention that encapsulates the pick-me girl trope, seeking validation, often by comparing oneself to other women. Social media memes mock pick-me girls with lines like, "I'm more of a guy's girl," "I'll have a pizza, not like my friends who only eat salads," and "I like baking cookies, I don't know why other girls don't like it." They're all an exaggeration of that trope.
The truth is, I'm not like other girls. I don't like wearing makeup. I don't buy expensive clothes. I don't like going to parties. I'd rather read a book and view the beautiful Tuscan hills in Italy.
Jason, why does this outfit look way better on me than your girlfriend? It's probably because she's shaped like a 12-year-old boy, if you get what I'm saying.
Bro, you're literally wearing a push-up bra that's 5 sizes too big for you, and you don't look better than her in the
Okay, did your
Play-Dohs.
girlfriend force you to say that to me or something?
Having people throw it on TikTok as a meme makes the situation much worse, for girls being accused of being pick-me girls. And that's because the underlying feelings attached to the meme are real.
Why do guys love pick-me girls? Now, I've talked about this before, but this is absolutely one of my biggest pet peeves. I knew this one girl who was like, "I wish I could be tall like you." I knew another girl who was known for partying, and she was taking shots with these two guys, and she's like, "Oh my goodness, I've never taken shots before," and she tried to act like she was gagging.
Today, the pick-me girl hashtag has millions of views on platforms like TikTok. And yes, it's funny, sure, but is it also harmful? So imagine for a second you're a teenager, navigating the complex world of self-identity and social acceptance. You try on different versions of yourself. Sometimes you like boy stuff, sometimes you like girly stuff. Now imagine someone labels you as a pick-me girl for simply trying to figure yourself out. How would that make you feel? Think about it. And this is the real problem with the pick-me girl label. It oversimplifies a complex process of self-discovery and exploration. Psychologists point out that adolescence is a time when many young people experiment with their identities to see what fits. Instead of mocking them for seeking validation, what if we focused on supporting them in finding who they are? And think about this. When you were younger, didn't you sometimes do things to just fit in? Maybe you were trying to impress a crush or friend. Does that make you pick me? And here's where things get really interesting. The pick me girl label isn't just about women trying to seek male validation. It also points at an underlying societal pressure to be cool or different, which often gets framed as being more masculine or down to earth. And this is the paradox of the pick me label. If a woman expresses herself liking girly things, she risks being called basic. If she embraces masculine interests, she risks being called a pick-me. We're talking about a no-win situation. And let's have a real talk. Do you ever feel like no matter what you do, you can't win the game of who's cooler? And it is exhausting. Recently, I talked about the idea of being basic, so you can check out my video that I made previously, but it relates so much to this, which often means that if I'm dressing up conventionally and I'm being more feminine, I'm basic, and if I'm not, being more masculine, I'm a pick-me. So, which way to go? How to avoid getting labeled? Now, let's dive a little bit deeper. A lot of this behavior stems from something called internalized misogyny. And there's nothing scary here. That's just simply when women, often unknowingly, reinforce sexist ideas about themselves and other women. So a pick-me girl might put down other women for being basic or dramatic, believing that by doing so, she'll win the attention and approval of men. But here's the twist. She's unknowingly contributing to the very culture that makes her feel inadequate in the first place. And have you ever caught yourself judging another woman for liking something too feminine? Yes, I've been there. It's important to ask, why do we do that? And how can we change it? And that's where everything gets really tricky. When women label each other as pick-me girls, they're often participating in the very cycle they're criticizing. Instead of addressing the root cause of the problem, society's pressure on women to gain male attention, we end up mocking each other. Interesting, right? This reinforces the idea that women compete for attention rather than support one another. It's so easy to point fingers on each other, right? But what if we stopped and asked, what is making all of us feel the need to seek validation in the first place? This is a more interesting question, don't you think? So, how do we break free from those labels? And the solution isn't very simple, but it often lies in rejecting harmful labels and stereotypes about what it means to be feminine or masculine. And I know it's hard. Yeah, it's a whole another story. And yeah, I know it's all about embracing who you truly are without fearing judgment from other people. Imagine the world where women just could be themselves. Wow, right? Whether you love sports or makeup or anything in between, without being told that you're trying too hard or you're not just like other girls. And ask yourself, how much of your life is shaped by what others think of you? And what would it feel like to be unapologetically yourself?
Don't worry what other people think. Who cares? Let it go. Be unique. Be memorable, be confident, be proud, but mainly, be you.
And you might ask, what is the bottom line? Well, a pick-me girl label might have started as a way to call out women who seek male validation, but it's evolved into something much more trickier. It's a reflection of a deeper societal issue: the pressure women have to conform to society's expectation. So, Shit. And by rejecting these labels, supporting each other, and embracing our true selves, we can break the cycle. I believe so. Instead of waiting to be chosen, let's choose ourselves. It's time to write our own narratives. Wish you the best. Bye.